All right, we are going back into Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim. I still can't believe I'm playing this game, but we're going to pick up right where we left off with the Huntress as our main love interest, I guess. So if you missed the first episode, be sure to go back and watch it. Trust me, you're going to want to know how we got to where we are right now. There's going to be a link down below in the description that will take you right back to the first episode. But with that said, let's go ahead and jump in and pick up right where we left off. Wait a second, where are we? This isn't... Oh, geez, it is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all of the contestants talk directly to the camera. Oh boy, okay, so Huntress is doing a confessional. I think today went really well. These were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. So I'm counting today as a win no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? Do I have to say? Oh, I do. Okay. Attractive, mysterious. I really don't know that many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and I had to wash her entrails off my sarafan. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I, for one, will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time. Major buzzkill. And... Trapper. Oof. Where do I even begin with the Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I ate a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. Oh my god. Oh, now we gotta hear from the others. Okay, they're probably all mad at me because I'm not giving them attention. Alright, so Trapper says, this is weird. I don't care enough to kill this person, but if anyone else wants to, I don't care enough to stop them. Might have to just kill Dwight to feel anything again. Oh my god. Wraith. I'm not really sure how to feel about Ohm. On one hand, everyone I've ever cared about has met an awful fate, so it's probably good for Ohm if they just keep ignoring me. On the other hand, there's something about them that maybe could work out for my plan, or for me? What is he planning? Is he maybe key to the escape off the island? And then the spirits. Have you ever felt absolutely nothing inside? Oh, she got a little teardrop. It's fine. That's all we got? I got an achievement called Still Alive. Okay. You open your eyes. The sun is shining. There's not a cloud in the sky. And you feel great. Totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire, but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, what? Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? Talk about sexy. Here comes Trickster carrying coffee. Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off right. Trickster, what the hell is your deal, man? Oh boy, that's, I don't like the skull coming off that. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I'm just swapped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is a never mind, he left. Well, at least he brought me a cup of... No, wait, don't drink that. What the hell was that? They don't call him the Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee. And I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, or torturing you yet. And torturing you. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise. The type of place to give you a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. 2 thumbs up review to, not an internal prison of pain. And please make sure to leave a review. It really helps with the algorithms. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you. So, can we move on? Or please move on? Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient possibly unreliable narrator physically just knocked that coffee out of your hand. This is not Parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something. Something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, thumbs up review if it was crafted with love and or that's the type of thing you're into. You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent. Whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, I mean vacations, is not easy to do. Sometimes there are small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. We got to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of a creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not be overly critical of them. Are you two trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make great points. Oh, sure, they make great points, I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course, apology zone. Last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? Yes, I'm suspicious there's no option. I'm gonna say I've been having a lovely time. If I were to summarize my time here, I'd call it a lovely time. Oh, lovely, we'd love to hear that. Because isn't that what this place is all about, finding love? No. Shut up, Dwight, you'll get us all killed. Again, and again, and again. We do need to ask you one more question, though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? Are you kidding? No. No, I will not say anything negative about this island. You have my word that I, agree with the terms of this verbal contract. Perfect. Delightful. Excellent. Yes, yes. Hey, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that is a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games or resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance. With the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can mean only one thing. Breakfast. This game is wild. I'm really wondering if there's like some serious Dead by Daylight Easter eggs too in this. Alright, perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon and... So much for maintaining these beach baths. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. If we get some strawberries here or yogurt, magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you have experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. I can't imagine you can make me any angrier today than you did yesterday, but I really hope you do. I really, really hope you do. Unrelated. Anyone see where I left my cleaver? Haha, just kidding. I always know where my cleaver is. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your breakfast... Nope. Now Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings. I feel a stirring inside my animal heart. Something I've never felt before. It's almost like the feeling right before I go in for the kill. But softer, warmer. Sounds like it could be love, or maybe just indigestion from all that raw beef she had last night. Ah well, that surely must be it. No one else would weirdly stand up during breakfast too. And just like that, here comes Spirit. If I look especially well rested this morning, it's not because I slept well. As you know, I'm much too dedicated to finding revenge to ever sleep again. But because you all really left me alone yesterday to be my best non-constantly annoyed self, and I thank you for that. Now if you don't mind, I'm going to go back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all, while looking cute doing so. Guessing Wraith has had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of a group. Ah, perfect, there he is. Take us home, Wraith. I'm glad the introduction of Ohm to our island paradise, and yeah, that was in quotations, didn't distract me from my normal routine, ignoring all of you and vice versa. This place is an eternal prison of suspicion and suffering, and no one cares. I'm still the only one asking any questions. I'm asking a question too. It's when will the race shut up? And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep them wanting more. You're getting good at this game. Or, sexy true to life experience. Jamie didn't get to eat any breakfast, but so be it. Why didn't I eat? My character's gonna pass out again, like on day 1. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who you addressing, me? Well, yeah, I guess. That is okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real and all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. No. Stick it in there. A little more. Oh, God, what? Oh, that's Dwight. A little more, a little more. Oh, yeah, that's it, yes. How does that feel? What are they doing? Intense. Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that. Exactly like that. What the hell are they doing? I swear I had no idea these two do whatever it is they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close by and can hear everything. Oh wow. Look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on a chair. Anyone know where I could buy some? Damn it. Oh, come on. A little privacy, please. Dwight is panting and Claudette has a crazed look in her eye. Or her eyes, rather. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here. All I could hear you... Wait. Oh, and that I could hear you. Well, you know. Know what? What do you think we were doing? You were doing... I don't know exactly what you were doing, but it sounded like fun? You think 2 people trying to find a new way to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oops. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected. What? I've come to believe that the key in finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe this place is our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. Did he actually think we were me and him, Dwight? You don't have to laugh that hard. They get it. Oh, Dwight. Oh my God, she's just laughing her ass off at Dwight. CLAUDEETE! That's mean. Come on, be nice to Dwight. My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all our entry wounds, and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, Ohm. You're gonna need it. So they literally were stabbing each other. That's insane. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. A cragmedy. Shut up. I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday wasn't short, a lot. So far today has been exhausting too. But you're dedicated to achieving a true centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up sun in a heated pool. Today you're on a date with you. Oh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tipped like a palm tree is bending over to screw with you. But it's no tree at all, it's... Oh my God, Trickster, stop it. Hey babe. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone just getting up and announcing how they're feeling? What's that about? Some kind of forced... Wait, some forced kind of check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kind of lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You see my abs, by the way? Maybe you can see them later on my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island? Where all the Hollywood celebs hang out? If you play your cards right. I could give you a private show. Catch you around. His abs are pretty amazing, you gotta give him that. And the blow-up bed? Threatening, but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking, it's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that guy is gone, and we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by. It's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and... Nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Ah, yes, Huntress. That makes sense. You two have gotten pretty cozy. We should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out of the way. No one will be able to hear us there. Doesn't that sound intriguing? But immediately a flood of worry floods your brain. Should you pack a picnic? Bring your swimsuit? A pocket knife? You decide to bring as much as you can. You may have to make a run for it at some point, and you should be prepared. But of course you washed up on this island with nothing but the clothes on your back. So you've got nothing to gather. Are you really ready for this? I mean, they call her the Huntress, not the Hugstress. You look up at this towering goddess trying to form a sentence when suddenly, before you can decide if you want to go off with her, the trapper interjects. I demand that you reconsider. Why settle for a bunny with a hatchet when you can have everything you ever wanted? Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly, because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, this island has really got me tilted. So who will it be? Alright, I know that the trapper got angry before, but I feel like the Huntress isn't gonna let him attack. So we're gonna continue with the Huntress. I gotta go with the Huntress. Whee! Oh boy. Oh boy, I got an achievement called Forest Friend. You and Huntress make your way to the secluded beach house. Your heart thrums in your chest. Don't look it up. Thrums is a real word, I swear. Are these nerves of excitement or terror? Isn't it fun to mix the sexy and the horrifying? Huntress is quiet as a mouse as she guides you through the island forest. You struggle to keep up with her. She moves like a jungle cat, all muscle and silent leaps across thorny brush. She halts suddenly, and you crash into her, having been desperately trying to keep up. You follow her gaze and realize that you've arrived. A cabin in the woods, obligatory in nearly all horror films and stories, and you've come here willingly with a fearsome killer. Great job! The cabin is cozy, but something seems off about it. You can't quite put your finger on what it is. Huntress stares at you through her bunny mask, cocking her head to the side as if trying to gauge your reaction to her hideaway. Are you going to invite me inside? Why do you need an invitation? Are you a vampire? Haha, no. Oh. Is it just me or did Huntress seem a little disappointed? Didn't peg her for a lover of the Fang. But hey, I don't judge. Come in, let's explore. Oh boy, we're actually going to see... Whoa, this is a lot nicer than I thought it'd be. What? You follow her inside. It's creepy, rickety, and definitely not up to code. But it has a certain homey charm. Yeah, this looks way nicer than what I thought it'd look like. You're quite the decorator. She blushes. Indeed she is. A chandelier made of bones hangs delicately from the foyer ceiling, and a collection of trinkets lines the mantle. Something tells you that the people who once owned these things are not of this mortal coil anymore. Could you be Huntress's next victim? The thought gives you a wicked thrill. Hey, she's looking at you again. What do you think of my collection? Okay, so I'm more of a minimalist. I can learn to like this. It's so much. I'm gonna say... I'm not gonna say it's so much. That's kind of insulting. I feel like the least insulting thing would be to say I can learn to like this. I can certainly learn to like this. This whole place is quite tactile. There's so much to look at. The organized chaos makes me want to craft things with my hands. I knew you'd like it here. You have the eye of someone who appreciates fine stolen things. I can't wait to go treasure hunting with you. I'm sorry, we could find so many more goodies on the island. But first, what do you think of the other killers on the island? I mean, Trickster is pretty out there, but everyone else seems like they're having interesting backstories and whatnot. A little gossip, huh? What are you playing at, Ohm? Huntress considers this for a beat. She seems to have two modes, thoughtful and explosive. You hope to never be in the splash zone where the explosive part emerges. Why, are you jealous? Before you can answer, the house begins to shake. Huntress loses her balance on the termite-infested floor and falls into your arms. You are not mad about it, but before you have time to enjoy taking this moment in... What the hell, crabs? Oh no, it's an attack. A horde of killer crabs invade through the crevices in the poorly constructed cabin. They race at you in Huntress in swarms, clacking their razor-sharp claws at you. You must act quickly. What will you do? Oh boy. Alright, shield Huntress, run and hide, or grab a Shashka. What the hell is a Shashka? I've never heard of that. You know? Oh, what would she appreciate? I want to make sure I could deal with the problem and not get injured in the meantime, but you know what? We're going to shield her. Let's do that, because I don't know what the hell this is. This might be a weapon, but we're going to try shielding her. You step in front of the Huntress, prepared to use your body to shield her from the onslaught of crabbage. I'll save you, Huntress. Oof. Huntress can take care of herself. It's sort of her whole thing. Have you been paying attention? Hey, save some fun for me. Huntress is immediately between you and the crabs, hip-checking you out of the way before splitting open crab shell after crab shell, like your uncle at an all-you-can-eat seafood buffet. Huntress sits down on the wicker couch and begins cleaning the guts off her hatchet. It's an obligatory scene for every killer. You're just happy to not be the source of what she's wiping off. Looks like we're having crab for dinner. She doesn't smile at your joke. She has a ponderous look on her face again. You join her on the couch. Man, sometimes those near-death experiences really get me thinking about what I want in life. I think I'd really like to start a family one day. How about you? Okay, of course, maybe one day with the right person. No way, not for me. You know, let's say of course. Of course, I love kids. Would love to be a parent one day. Huntress smiles. I love my dear mother so much. I can't wait to have that sort of special relationship with my daughter one day. Teach her everything I know. I don't know if that's a good idea, Huntress. And I won't be killed by some horrible elk. That's true. I believe that. What were you like as a kid? You try to imagine this giantess as a meek child in a puffer coat wandering about the forest. Huntress chuckles, her laugh quite cute and soft. I was so innocent. We hunted to survive, then went back to the cottage and Mother would tell me stories. And we drink tea and imagine a life far away from the woods, somewhere like this. I suppose I finally achieved what she always wanted from me. But since coming here, something feels off. It's beautiful and warm and everyone is so attractive, like thirst traps galore. But don't you get this feeling that something is coming for us? Oh no, she's onto you. But onto you about what? Swirling memories rush through your head. Nightmares, visions of a dark cloud. CLAUDEETE and Dwight's vacant stares that belie some sort of hypnosis. Quick, validate her theory or try to push it off. We'll validate it, totally. I think you're onto something. What do you know? How long have you all been here? Do you remember anything at all about why we might be here? Been having these dreams, seeing things. I think we're all serving some greater purpose here. Huntress reveals a strange object that she stole from near the stage where Trickster performs. It has some strange symbol on it. Oh, that looks like a note. Truthfully, it doesn't seem that strange to you. It's just a glass bottle. However, the label is interesting. She hands it over to you, but before she can explain her theory, CLAUDEETE and Dwight burst in on you and interrupt. We have a dramatic announcement, but it needs to happen back at the beach. Oh, come on, man. Really? You arrive at the beach and realize you were set up. There's no big announcement after all. What we have here is a good old-fashioned rivalry. It's true. Exactly like that voice that we cannot hear and certainly aren't referencing says? We were forced to interrupt your lovely date by another killer. They are here and ready to make you an offer of love you won't be able to deny. I can't even talk. What the hell is happening? God dang it, Trapper. Trapper emerges from the water. Is he in slow motion? He's pure thirst. He's Paul Newman on horseback. He's Denzel on the cover of GQ. Manly manliness brought to life. Also, was he holding his breath under there the whole time waiting for his cue? That's commitment to a bit if I've ever seen it. Heard you spent the day in a quaint cottage. That's cute. How about a quaint mansion? Or better yet, how about one on each continent? Yeah, I'm including Antarctica. I'm really, really rich. Think of how cozy we can get there in a snowy 10-bedroom chateau. One of those pools that is half indoor, half outdoor, but nice and warm throughout. That way you could kill a mama polar bear from the outside while you watch her cubs cry over her body from the inside. You are so evil, Trapper. Trapper is a real deal, and by real I do mean really, and by deal I mean evil. Plus, you really want to hunt for your food for the rest of your life? With me, you get it both ways. Savagery and someone to clean up after you. Sounds nice, huh? Oh god, I don't want to be too mean, but I'm also not going to validate him. I'm going to say, ugh, as if. That life isn't for me, bro. I'm very impressed you could speak with implied quotation marks. Very cool. This guy is a total douche nozzle. Try hard much? He's like the turn of the century Pacific Northwest version of a Wall Street bro. Trust me, it tracks. Patrick Bateman with a huge chip on his shoulder. You wouldn't go with him if he were brandishing a cleaver at you. Oh shit, he is! Thanks but no thanks are given to anger. We are going to say thanks but no thanks. Thanks but no thanks. I'm into a quieter lifestyle. I relish my independence and I don't need someone to wipe my butt for me. You run back to the arms of the Huntress. She hugs you tight. So tight you feel... Wait, you think you feel the life leave your body for just a moment. But it hurts so good. You know what? I'm impressed that you stood up to me. I appreciate someone giving me their totally honest opinion. Even if that opinion makes me want to carve out your liver. And the butt wiping comment, that's not what I meant by clean up after you. But I'm hiring somebody to do that for me the moment I get home. The trapper leaves and you turn to the Huntress, walking in slow motion back to the water. It's pretty weird. Oh no, I'm sorry, he was walking back. He's just gonna stay in there all night? Shall we continue our date? Oh boy, okay. Well, we successfully survived the trapper. That's impressive, right guys? Well, here we go. Huntress leads it back to her cabin. You thought you'd remember the way, but it's like the forest has completely changed. Nothing is familiar. Better not get lost out here. Can you believe that guy? Classic trapper, pulling a move like that. I'm so glad you chose me, though. I don't think we've explored all there is between us yet. She winks a bunny-masked eye and scoops you up onto her back. What the hell? Huntress runs through the woods with you piggyback riding her. The wind ruffles your hair. Animals clear a path for the mighty woodswoman as she races by the lead from that famous teen vampire drama in that one scene where he calls her a spider monkey. Huntress doesn't call you that. What the hell is going on? Whee! Eventually she gently lowers you to the ground and you take in your surroundings. A wooded clearing in the forest. Huntress prances about like a deer in the meadow. I like to come here sometimes to clear my head and hack up a few cute woodland creatures. Foxes are my favorite to slaughter. They think they're so cute and sly, but I see right through them. They're just assholes. Great with hot sauce. Huntress hears rustling and darts off to find its source, crouching down low like an animal. Now you're alone in the middle of the forest. Which way did you come from again? No idea. Your sense of direction is all off. A mellifluous voice... Wait. What does that word even mean? This game has words I don't know. A mellifluous voice floats through the air, landing upon your ears like syrupy honey. Come find me. Were there instructions? Oh, okay, it's gonna be another minigame. Okay, we could do this. So we need to successfully do this to find her, I guess, in the bushes? I don't know, the trees, wherever she is. Let's do it. Oh my god. Got her. Perfect. Oh my god, this is gonna be really hard, guys. Oh, we got her again. Perfect. Oh, barely. Not bad. Oh, shoot! You missed completely. No! Not bad. Tag. You bop Huntress on the shoulder when you find her. She high-fives you. You trying to date this young lady or just bro down all day? You're so good at hiding. I'm having a real blast. Thanks. They say it takes 10,000 hours of practice to get good at something. Hey, they do say that. That was fun, huh? I keep trying to just relax and have a good time, but that's just really hard for me. Anytime I let my guard down, something terrible happens. Oh my god. Like what? What about if we let our pants down? Or totally? I'm gonna ask her like what? Like what? Sometimes I find young girls in the woods, little perfect angels that need my protection. But if I turn my back for a moment, they wind up dying. That got dark. We feel like Huntress wouldn't admit this to just anyone. Oh look, CLAUDEETE and DWIGHT are back. Okay, we swear we are here for a good reason this time. Yeah, no one is manipulating us this time. It's just time for dinner. Come get some grub. Oh my god, how many times are they going to show up? What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining. And that's not just the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No, you are really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business. All the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Wraith is here too. We're not going to do the gag where we cram them all on the screen again, or at the same time again, so just believe me, they're all here and they're just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm surprised as you are that these 4 are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Wraith seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, he throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murder's Island. But hey, letting them have this moment in the spotlight is the least we can do. And heaven knows they won't do any better than that. I'm sick of watching everyone else gorge themselves while I'm preoccupied with, trying to get to the bottom of this never-ending nightmare. So tonight, none of that. I'm not really hungry anyway. So I say we just do a simple salad or something? The green kind, not the mayo kind? Mayo is gross. I agree, Wraith. I agree. I thought it was just lettuce. It doesn't have to be fancy. Not iceberg, though. It has no nutritional value. Listen, I like iceberg. You can hate on it all you want, but I like it. Letting Wraith choose was a mistake. That's on all of us. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You've had an interesting day, that's for sure, but how will you describe it to the others? Say too much or too little, and it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but don't just sit there and say nothing. Nothing is not an option. I tell of your brush with death or joke about having kids. We're gonna keep it lighthearted. I'm gonna joke about having kids. Huntress came on a little strong today with the whole having kids thing. Over dinner, sure, but family on the first date? Oh no, we're insulting her. Trapper laughs. Huntress can't understand why. Isn't it better to be upfront? Oh no! Is that a bad thing? Isn't it better to be honest about what I want in life? Maybe there's something I don't understand about human social nuances. Did you bring that up to make fun of me, Ohm? Really? Your play was to humiliate this tall lady, the aggressive axe-wielding weirdo who lives alone in the woods, in front of her colleagues? To each their own. That was not what I meant to do, and she's crying, damn it! Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now, and they are all very tired. Oh wait, no, sorry. That's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica. Not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. I'm so bummed that I upset her. I did not mean to do that. Bony appetite. Don't you mean bun? No, almost everything we serve has lots of bones in it. Even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around you as you pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? Thank them. Yeah, of course we're going to thank them. Your top-notch service is much appreciated. In fact, here. For us? Just for doing our jobs? Thank you kindly. Everyone, if you'd please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen. Something that will change everything. You can go willingly or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Did you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb? Yes, and I immediately regret how I did. Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth, the spirit says. Fire illuminates the soul, the Huntress says. And then the Wraith says, I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes, because of childhood trauma involving fire. And finally, everyone starts moving towards the fire pit. If only to get away from the Wraiths complaining. Oh, I goofed up, though. Let's hope that the goof up doesn't hurt my relationship that's brewing with the Huntress. You take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Will narrator tell a story? I bet they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think? Are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh boy. Oh cool, and now everyone is looking at you. So, you know, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story, or we could play charades? Boggle? Well, we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Wraith points a spine and skull staff thingamajig at you. You duck out of its way. Who knows what that thing could do? Probably shoots lasers. Try to not bore us, the trapper says. We're just very interested in you, says the Huntress. Don't speak for me, Huntress, so Spirit does not like me. Now you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's your nerves heating up. I know that the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we could start to pretend it's not here and doesn't, you know, threaten to burn us all alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Ohm was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. Okay, we're gonna tell a story. Alright, fine. Let's do it. Sure, I'm game to tell a story. I hope it's a mystery. Okay. So what type of story do you want to tell? Oh boy. Romance, adventure, or action? You know, maybe we could win some more points with the Huntress. Let's go romance. I'll tell a romantic story. About two lovers who take poison together and die foaming at the mouth. Oh my god. Or about two strong hunters who meet when they both try to bludgeon the same wily Wolverine. Not quite. It's about my parents. They met at a party in college. He was hosting. She'd been dragged there by some friends. This was not the story I was going for. I was going to tell a story about her. They couldn't have been more different, and yet, as the night went on, they were drawn to each other. Oh, okay, this is kind of relatable. She made fun of his taste in music, and he took an interest in her major, women's studies. They were married within 2 months. Wow, that's quick. Bit soon to know if you could trust someone, don't you think? Asked the trapper. It's so sweet, says the Wraith. Exactly, I learned a lot about love from them. If you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with their partner. Love could spark from a mere look across a campfire. Now you've got their attention. Each killer is fiercely attempting to catch your eye from across a fire pit. Except for Trickster, who has wandered over the bar and is loudly playing his own music on headphones to drown you out. Okay, that was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, but this narrator keeps it real. We can't just end there. Come on now, they all liked it. So who else would you like to hear a story from tonight? You look from killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. Will the Huntress tell us another good story? Or should I mix it up? This might be an opportunity for the Wraith to tell us what's going on. The most entertaining, it's saying. Oh, I'm torn. You know what, though? I'm going to give the Huntress another chance to tell us something. We want to know. We want to learn more from her. Huntress, you seem raring to go. Let's hear from you. Sure thing. My neck of the woods isn't wanting for horrifying mythology. Mother once told me a story of a young man who was traveling back home after the war. Which war? Doesn't matter. I just wanted some backstory details to paint a picture. I'll paint you a picture if you want. The man was lost and running out of food rations. He stopped to rest for the night underneath a majestic birch tree. That's when he saw the woman, naked, skin glistening in the twilight glow. Hot, I'm invested. Oh god, Trickster's back. They sang a haunting melody as they made their way downhill towards the inviting lake. Enchanted by the music, the young man followed the parade of beautiful women until they stopped in a clearing next to the water. They turned to him and smiled. One woman with the long red hair stepped forward and reached for his hand. The others began to play music, flutes, lutes, tambourines. The melody was intoxicating. The man's feet began to move beneath him. He was dancing, moved by the magical music of these mysterious women. Twilight darkened into night, and the man grew weary. But when he tried to still his moving feet, he found that he could not. Help! I cannot stop dancing, he cried to the nearest woman, a slender woman with green hair. She drew near to him, and he saw her features distort into something horrific. She was bloated, an eye hanging from one socket, skin the color of algae. A rusalka, her true self. They'll never stop dancing, she screeched at him. My sisters and I were drowned in this lake by men of your regiment. Consider this your punishment. The man cried out, but it wasn't me. Someone must pay, the Rusalka said, her voice filled with briny malice. And so the man danced and danced until his bones broke, his heart gave out, the dance of death. A silent beat as everyone takes in this macabre ending. But it's not all bad. Rusalkas are also fertility goddesses. If a lady had stumbled across them, she would have been blessed with a fruitful womb, and probably some candy for the road. Damn, does she really think that's a happy ending? I want what the Huntress is having. How was story time? A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. When you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more of a fan of the episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off any individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. Tell me, Ohm, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We actually don't care. We're just here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic Twilight moment. Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know we need to get back to that thing we do when... wait. Whenever we're not on screen. Okay. You have fun tonight, and try to wink, or try not to, rather, wink, end up dead. Why did you say the words wink, out loud? And what kind of double entendre are you getting at with the whole end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident. And you do know that all of these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for Spirit. She doesn't really belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear somebody trash-talking Spirit? Deal me in. What do you say we take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak this bod while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes? Leave the Spirit alone, Trapper. I almost called you Huntress. Please, enough talk of burns. Things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to a literal fire. Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? What if we turned and ran as far away from this place as we could, just you and me? On those spindly legs? You're probably tired before you got too far. If it's running away to someplace more secluded Ohm is after, they should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, but that's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice and it's completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. My God, Spirit, you need to chill. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. It's like here's the Trapper going off now. It's like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on or just me? Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for the moment. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us so we can maybe all move on with our lives or, you know, some special projects we might have going. Damn it, I really want to know what the Wraith is up to with this. You heard him. Who will it be? Who will you head off with for an evening activity? I'm just saying, you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murder's Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either. But with the streaming reality TV dating show boom happening, it's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster because, ugh, that guy. Okay. We got to see how things close out with Huntress. I so badly want to know what's up with the Wraith. And I feel like going with him wouldn't be like a dating path at this point. I feel like that ship has sailed. I feel like we've locked in with the Huntress. But I so badly want to know what's up with him. Like, I feel like he knows how to get off the island. But yeah, we're going to see how this ends with the Huntress. Huntress? You know, I had a feeling you'd pick me. You've got good taste. And I don't just say that because I'm considering eating you. Oh my God. Huntress licks her lips as she eyes you up and down. You've never felt like a literal piece of meat this much in your life before. What have you gotten yourself into? Let's go over to the bar. I'm going to make you something special. Is she gonna kill me, guys? You and Huntress whisk yourselves away to the bar, and when you arrive, you find an arrangement of arts and craft supplies? And those are taxidermy tools? Cool, cool, cool. Are you freaking out? I'm not freaking out. You wonder what's going through Huntress's head. Though she's bubbly and enthusiastic, you're always terrified she might snap. Something on your mind? She smiles. Drink this. Oh boy. Huntress hands you a seemingly normal tropical cocktail. If we're want to drug you into some sort of state in which that you could be operated on, these flavors would certainly hide the poison. You look around and consider what else there is to live for besides becoming Huntress's little toy. And the conclusion is, bombs away. You pound the drink. It's quite nice. I've been thinking about making you a present, a mask. Would you be into that? Yes, of course. I've always admired yours. What would you like? And it can't be a dog, even though I know you like them. There was this ex, they were really into Dobermans. Like, too into them. It's a long story. But didn't she say she hadn't dated before? I thought she did. Alright, either rabbit mask, an anglerfish mask, or a fluffy cat mask. You know, we gotta go with the rabbit mask. We have to. A rabbit mask. One just like yours, please. Well, that's not very creative, is it? Huntress is annoyed, but then her face lights up. I'm sorry, Huntress, damn it! I had to do it because people associated me with that Gmod bunny. Or wait, is this brilliant? We could use this as a tactical advantage. Like, there's two of us. We could attack from both sides. Yes! I like the way you're thinking, Huntress. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Well, I know you're going to be working on... Wait, I know what I'm going to be working on tonight, all alone, in my skimpy pajamas. Huntress winks at you. I could just say, okay. This deserves a celebration, or should we, like, get out of here? Oh boy, these are... Let's just you know, be chill. Should we just get out of here? These drinks are making me pretty sleepy. Should we just, like, get out of here? Maybe go get directly into your bed? Oh boy, that's direct. No, that's not how tonight goes. I mean, it's not how it's supposed to go. Not yet, at least. Haha, you kooky kids. Soon. Huntress, you've got lots of hobbies. Why don't you share something with us that you're passionate about? Why are they always blocking us? Damn you both. Something less deadly than throwing axes or chasing survivors? Maybe? Just a thought. Making more masks? Or wait, making matching gloves? No, you little joker. I'm thinking of a different type of making. Making our victims die fast, medium, or slow deaths, depending on the mood we're in. It's another round of be careful what you wish for in Murder's Island. Dwight, I need your help. Doing something in a different place entirely? You read my mind. Meet you there. I'm talking about mycology. You know mushrooms? I picked a lot of them, and I'm very familiar with which ones make for a great soup base, and which ones make you super dead. I'll show you 2 mushrooms. You point at the one that's safe to eat. Okay, that sounds easy enough. Okay, this is a trick question, right? Or a trick mushroom. I feel like most people are going to say this is safe to eat because it looks a little bit normal. But I'm going to do this darker one. Correct, it's called a black trumpet. And boop-de-doo, it's delish. Next up, this one's very easy. I'm sure you'll nail it. Point at the one that won't result in an almost instant death if you eat it. Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna assume it's the opposite this time. This is another trumpet, but it's not black. This one looks more like the ones they sell in stores. Kind of. I'm gonna do this one. Ruh-roh. You would have just seen a deadly dapperling, which has a name that is both adorable and, well, deadly. Adorable and deadly. You know anyone like that? Final question. Which will make you jump for joy, and which will make you vomit until you die? How am I supposed to know this? I feel like this green is a problem. Oh boy. I'm gonna go with this white one. Oh geez, I'm sorry, hon. That's a destroying angel. It's very deadly. Not to be confused with the wish-granting angel, which is what you might imagine you see when you're hallucinating on your deathbed after chowing down on one of these. Damn it, I don't know my mushrooms. That was fun, right? I like a little flexing, or wait, I like flexing a little more than just my biceps for you. Alright, let's see here. Tabulating your answers and... Not great. Not all wrong, but only takes one poisonous mushroom to put you down for good. Guess you'll need to keep me around so you don't shove anything deadly in your mouth. Huntress claps her hand giddily. I appreciate you spending time with me tonight. I know the other killers are all very alluring in their own way. It means a lot that you spend time with a forest bumpkin such as myself. Okay, let's see. What am I saying is hot? Oh, talk about the others. I'm gonna say you're no bumpkin. You're no bumpkin. You're a strong, independent woman. Don't demean yourself. Huntress leaps on you, knife to your throat. I'll demean myself if I want to. He's angry, but also turned on? This is pretty hot. We're here. God dang you guys. CLAUDEETE and Dwight are gathering everyone on the beach. Typical. Exactly what the voice said. I'm telling you, and I'm being honest, that you're the only one who can hear me. What is happening? Okay, I feel like I'm slipping here, guys. The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was... Oi, feels like I've been here a lot longer than that, actually. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over quickly so that you get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual narratordom. Good thing you've really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pick your dream date and see who Ohm chooses. Who's ready for a round robin? How round are we talking? No, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. In no particular order, which is weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Trapper, why don't you go first? You think you deserve it, even if it's a case, or even in... I can't talk! Even if in this case, it's a subtle dig? Stop talking. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable, not only in polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event, and also the larger meta-narrative of a Dead by Daylight dating experience? There is so much rating in this game, it's insane. Sometimes I wish that this game actually had, like, voices. You know what I mean? That'd be so cool. Like, hear the characters actually talk, including the narrator. Sometimes you just gotta say it. Why, yes, thank you. I'd love to. So, Ohm, you're thinking of picking me? Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished and rewarded. Tomorrow will suck. Probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with. I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. Oh god, really? Is this like a legit Easter egg? If you like the Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if not, you're a maggot. Also, everyone, even confident, sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. And time's up, everyone. Gosh, you'll need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning. Now, go dream about all these swoon-worthy options so that you're ready to make a choice. Why didn't anyone else talk? What? Have a swell night. Did you two forget to mention something? Haha, oh gosh. How can we forget? Before you run off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who is already teetering on the edge of a psychological break and giving them a little push. Hold up. This has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time, and I'm now just finding out about it? Come on, the signs were there. You just didn't read them. Welcome to Murderer's Island. It's now time to eliminate one of the killers. Oof, it's like butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer, but can you break their heart? Do you dare to even try? You mean... That's right. Tomorrow one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be? But why? Because it's dramatic? Because it's surprising? Because it's a classic reversal of fate? And it'll hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous. What's it gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'd see him coming. Spare could be anywhere. She floats. And I hear she could disappear. Hard to track. Eek, if you get rid of the Wraith, he might cry. And although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like he might be an ugly crier. Huntress? She might pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. So which sociopath are you eliminating? I think this is a pretty clear-cut thing here. We are going to eliminate the Trapper first. I can't believe we're reversing this. We are literally eliminating them. This is like, we're like the Bachelor. All right, goodbye, Trapper. That was very simple. Trapper, you scared the living shit out of me. You are eliminated. I got an achievement called See Ya, Trapper. That's fair. Honestly, though, I don't care. You suck. But not in a good way. You bore me. You personality-free maggot. It wouldn't even be fun to kill you. Which I was totally going to do tomorrow, the first chance I got. So really, this is a win-win for both of us. Still might kill you, though. Out of principle for eliminating me. Sleep with both eyes open. And have fun on your date tomorrow. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some shut-eye. And don't worry too much about the broken heart you left behind. Because, of course, they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with Ohm when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again. That's right, we're sending our eliminated player home with... Oh my god, a freaking body pillow for the Trickster. Their own mostly new Trickster body pillow. The next best thing to a real Trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try and stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right. It's Dwight tested. Oh my god, Dwight, are you kidding? Claudette approved. I hope you sleep well tonight, Ohm. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean, knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. How can you sleep tonight, knowing what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know how you'll do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know those two. Schedule. Oh my god. Are you serious? So that's only day 2. Holy crap, how long is this game? What the hell? Alright, well, I'm guessing since we've got another whole day here, we should probably pause this episode here too. I thought we were going to wrap it up and figure out what happened. Thank you for watching episode 2 of Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating experience. This has been really cool. Like I said, I'm still intrigued by the story. The one thing I really wish I had, like I said, was voice work. I think that'd be freaking awesome, and I wouldn't start to get fatigued by reading out so much stuff out loud. But either way, it's a very interesting story. I'm curious what sort of Easter eggs might be hidden in this game. The Trapper was talking about having something hidden that fans would be super hyped about. The Wraith is hiding a big secret. I don't know what's going on with the Spirit. And clearly the Huntress has a huge crush. But yeah, let's see what happens. If you guys enjoy this, do me a favor, hit that like button. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know your theories. Don't spoil anything, though, if you know the answer. And yeah, if you guys want to see more of this, I will play more. Also, make sure you're subscribed to the channel with those bell notifications on. And be sure to poke around as well. If you like Dead by Daylight, I've got 400-something episodes waiting for you. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all next time.